Oh, hi! Halloween edition. Well, I was planning to actually just continue on uh, with our Kamen Rider Heisei Phase 2 since our next character is actually one of my personally one of my not really favorites, but one of the figures I really like, which is X8. But then again, it occurred to me that it's Halloween. Well, this will be posted after Halloween, but then again, it's still part of the Halloween season. So, and I decided and I remember that I have a few Halloween themed toys. Actually, I don't really have like a real horror or Halloween themed figure, but then again, I did post a picture in my Instagram a few years ago, wherein I had figures that more or less suit that theme, or at least they're in costume. So basically, they're in the Halloween spirit. Now this is a toy line that I didn't really start collecting until very late because I didn't really I started with music. I started with music figures. Basically, this is a Funko Pop figure, and since we're in the season, I decided to share this, to have a break, to have a one weekend break from our Kamen Rider figures to talk about and to share our Halloween themed figures, and that is Junkrat and Roadhog from Overwatch, but unlike their usual costumes or their usual design, they're in I guess you could say it's a skin. Well, by the way, to give more context, Overwatch is a is a shooting game where you play in teams of six, so six against six, and it's just similar to Fortnite. You get to shoot each other, you get to go against the other team, and then you choose a character. Now, one thing with Overwatch started in 2016, and you can play them in PlayStation 4, Xbox, and in Windows. But the thing here is that they can change their look or what they call skins, and these are some of the skins that they have for these characters. Now, actually, Junkrat and Roadhog is also one of my favorite characters since I like the look. I'm not a gamer. I've never been a gamer, but it's just that I choose the look more than the playstyle. But then again, it's like playing Junkrat's like a high risk, high reward kind of thing since most of his damage is it's not really that accurate. While Roadhog is actually a very big damage hitter. But then again, I like the look a lot. I like how they look. I like the story. Not technically, if you're gonna be going at it really realistically, they're pretty brutal. But then again, the look, the way they're portrayed as a bit bumbling, is funny for me, and that's also the reason why I got their figures. Now, um, this is not what they look like in game. This is just one of the skins. So if you look at their boxes, Roadhog is dressed in a costume as Frankenstein's monster, while Junkrat is dressed as Dr. Frankenstein. So this is what Funko Pop looks like. It's a bigger size, and it's the usual Funko Pop size. Now the back shows what Junkrat and Roadhog really looks like. So because Junkrat is like more of a pyromaniac, so he does have that burned out look, while Roadhog looks more like a thug. So here's another picture of it since it's a bigger box, so I guess it's easier to look at. So this is what they really look like in game. So but they have special skins. I believe it was from the Halloween campaign that you can get these skins and you can play them. Now, unlike most people who don't open them, I do because I have extras. So and excuse me, and I guess not opening your figures is really sad. But then again, most people want the value, but I want the figure instead. So let's open them up. So this is Roadhog. So as you can see with Funko Pop, the boxes are already pretty sturdy. But if you'd like to still protect the box, you can buy protectors. This is what we call a boss protector. You can put it here. It's a stronger type of plastic to protect the edges. But then again, I just have extras. And once you open it, it's also protected with plastic inside. So actually, buying a Funko Pop can really protect your figures. You won't really have problems with regards to figures being I guess, ruined or destroyed. So this is what Roadhog looks like. So if you can see, so it does have still the Roadhog face mask, but the cool thing is the detailing, the paint application. So it's a different skin. It's basically like what Roadhog would be, but they just changed a few details, like the you call this electric gizmo thing, and then for the mask, it sees that the monster mask is tied up behind his back, and there. So basically, it's the figure. It doesn't. The thing with Funko Pop, doesn't really move. But I love the detailing of this one. And actually, I have a few more Overwatch figures that I collected. But then again, my favorite is always been Junkrat and Roadhog. So I have the original ones, and I have the red 2-packs, and I have these guys as well. So these are basically my extra figures. And then, and it stands. They actually stand very well. And then let's go for Junkrat as Frankenstein's monster. Also, same box. They also have a protector. You can also buy protectors for this. Actually, it's pretty great though. It's a great idea actually. And the thing with Junkrat is that since he has a peg leg, it needs a special stand. It won't stand on its own. So when you open him, if you can see, since he has a peg leg, he actually won't stand on his own. The balance will not work. The balance will definitely not work, which is why Funko, in its ultimate smartness, and they made it. That's one thing I like about Funko. They do prepare. They don't leave you in the dark, or like they leave you hanging if it's figured. They made sure that they have a special kind of stand for him to put on his peg leg and on his feet. And there you go. So there you go. Special stand just for Junkrat. So he's basically like Dr. Frankenstein, right? So the difference is the hair, and then they have the goggles, and then his usual doom wheel is made like more electrified thing. So I'm just like to share this because I don't know if I was still working at home at that time, and it was in the middle of the pandemic, and it was Halloween. So I got these figures and think it's a Halloween theme, and why not try having a photo about them. So well, basically it's I know, I guess it just became an idea that I want, and since we're here, since I'm posting stuff already, well, why not post it? why not share it with you guys, since it is the Halloween season. So we're gonna be looking at them. These are basically Junkrat and Roadhog. So you can stand them up like this, and then you have Roadhog here. Right, you can have them together, Roadhog there, and I mean I like it because they're really cute. I mean I like the fact that they're not the normal size like a chibi or super deformed size, but then again it's they're, I mean, despite their natures, or at least in the nature of in the gameplay, they look very cute. So this is not everybody gets this, but it's one of my favorite. They're my favorite characters. So there. But actually, as a bonus, I have one more figure that I really like. one more character. I mean, one more Overwatch character that I really like, who's actually also in a skin. Now, technically speaking, he's not really in a, let's say, Halloween themed costume. But then again, since it's a different skin, so I guess maybe he's in costume, right? And that is Wrecking Ball or Hammond. So this is what he looks like in this figure. It is actually the biohazard version, or yeah, the biohazard version or the biohazard skin. But in the original figure, this is what Hammond's colorway or original skin looks like. But then again, if you want to put if you want to put them together in a costume, I guess maybe you can say that maybe Hammond got into some gamma rays or something, right? Because he looks like the Hulk pretty much since he's green. So let's open him up as well. And there he is, Hammond. This is Hammond, or what you call Wrecking Ball, because this whole suit, this whole vehicle turns into a ball when he fights. And one of the cool things about this is aside from the great paint apps and the great detail, is that you can actually remove Hammond. And look at him, he's green. So I can say maybe he's got into gamma rays, he became like a hulky thing, and he goes into this vehicle. So this is actually for me personally, this is one of the best figures that they've made. One of the better characters in Overwatch, pretty powerful as well. And at the same time, the whole look is amazing, right? It's futuristic and it's cute, right? Don't anger the hamster. They have this term for him as well. So see, it's a very nice figure, very nice detail. Also, you don't really need to keep your Funkos in a box. You can actually just let them out, and you can see the cute figures that they have. And there, so I'm just sharing you one of my sharing one of my Halloween, I would say my Halloween themed figures. I did a picture of this, and during Halloween season I always post them as a Halloween photo. So I guess since we're in video, I'm sharing these figures for you now. So, well, I hope that all of you guys who went into trick or treating or celebrated Halloween had a great time. For people in the Philippines, most of them visit their loved ones and remember the loved ones in the cemetery. I hope your guys are all safe, or you were able to go there without much trouble. And it's the weekend, so I hope everybody has a great weekend. And thank you for sharing. And this is my Halloween themed figures. And well, happy Halloween.